so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
This kid's actually...
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this
Young
first
Taylor,
quarter.
6'6",
Going
6'9".
for it on fourth. They're going to try a second
Hey,
time.
you know he's got the tizzy.
They'll indeed go for it with Elway. He's going to air one out.
That's a pick. That's a pick.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go!
After the interception, here's Elway. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush.
And the Packers give nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They fake the give. Now Elway. Man open, Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. From midfield, Elway. Wide open receiver complete.
Oh.
And he gets into the
yes,
zone
let's
for
go.
the
That's
touchdown.
another touchdown, Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Janikowski adds the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Out to kick is Janikowski. Gets fielded in the end zone.
He sold a uniform for $3 grand.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's kind of a dog shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You got Jip.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
He spent 120 grand on that shit.
From the shotgun, Elway. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you need more in the lineup.
The offense stays put.
You're
They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Wait, he's not, right? Yeah. Ray Lewis is in the Hall of Fame. Gee, he better be.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide
Yeah, that's another
open,
catch from
complete.
Jerry Rice.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Jerry
clapping
Rice
cheeks in this game.
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
21 to 20.
Good with the extra point.
The first half
now
has not
21 to nothing.
Has not. I'm gonna squib kick it just to be a dick.
Out to kick is Janikowski.
Just to be a real asshole.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
Dude, Ray Lewis just got a second pick. Let's go.
Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. They were looking for Johnson that time.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Elway. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Dude, I threw 4 passes for
When
160
defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
To throw is Elway. On the crossing route, complete. That's Rice. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Dude, this kid can't defend this play.
With his 4th touchdown of the ball game, 1 shy of its career high. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
I hope this kid doesn't
Janikowski adds the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Kind of hope this kid quits, because
they go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Wait, what position is he?
7th-round pick Julian Edelman just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
A handoff to Mixon. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
I can't believe he retired. I mean, he is
coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Come on, pussy. First down.
On 3rd down, Elway. Jerry Rice open right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain at 21 yards. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
On first, they'll throw with Elway. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This quarterback now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a 1st down here. Elway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ray Lewis in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Here we go now. 3-19.
From the gun, it's Elway. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by 2-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. He's got a man complete.
Dude, I just got an 82-yard touchdown pass to Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald, 82 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Out to kick is Janikowski.
Oh.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
Uh-oh. He's quitting, guys. He's quitting. He's not doing it, is he? He's not doing it. Oh, he did it. He quit the game, guys. Well, that's it for the video today. That is... I mean, I wish it could have lasted longer. I wish I could have finished the whole game for you guys, but... Puss Boy had to quit.